Hello there, my fellow doll lovers. I know it's been a while since I have been able to do a video. Sorry for the lighting. It's kind of bright outside for once. Here, let's see if I can turn off the overhead. That would help. Oh, yeah. I guess that helps a little bit. Alright, so, things have been going kind of rough. We just have not been able to secure a job, so money's tighter than a crab's buttocks, and help from family is pretty much how we've been getting by. I started going through some toys, some dolls, so my room here is an absolute mess. There's storage boxes everywhere. There's just like a little path you can walk in through to get to here, and I was going through dolls of mine and my daughters and making sure their hair was brushed, their bodies were washed, they were dressed, so that way I could sell them. Well, I haven't had any biters, so it's kind of like, okay, well they're just sitting here taking up space, and hopefully somebody will be interested in buying some, but until then it's just like the waiting game. A friend of mine decided a couple of my dolls would be perfect to customize for a display in her pub that she's going to be working in during the Haunted Castle of Muskogee, which is every weekend in October. The pub is going to be based off of the DC Bombshells, so it's going to be your usual characters of Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Batwoman, and Stargirl. Those are the four characters, but they've got this whole 40s look to them. And I had a couple of dolls already. These were the Hasbro Disney ones. So this Princess Anna is going to be Batwoman, not Batgirl. She's going to be in red and black with a baseball cap and a little baseball bat in her hand. And Harley Quinn, well, Elsa is going to be Harley Quinn. I drew what is going to be the bikini top to be on her, but she wears a bomber jacket and some aviator goggles, so it's like I've been looking through my doll stuff, and just a little bit here and there, and I can customize these for my friend. So we talked over price, and then on Sunday we decided we're gonna go to the flea market because I had to return a book to a friend that works there, and then shop around for supplies. And she gave me the money. So I I couldn't help myself while looking for doll supplies to buy things that I personally love. And what I first broke my money on was this Prince of Egypt collector's edition book, and it was in this by the way, it had just rained, so everything that was outside was wet, and this got wet too, but I set it out to dry. It was in a commemorative box. The box was torn up. The only thing that was missing was the soundtrack CD, but it came with a lithograph, and it came with 2 free tickets to admit to any theater that was showing The Prince of Egypt back in 1998. And then, of course, there's the book. Luckily, this had a plastic film over it, so the book itself was not damaged. The inside is still good. I paid 50 cents for this whole thing. I'm pretty sure that if the CD had been with it, then I would have, spent more, but even the envelope itself just got a little wrinkly. Yeah, I was able to remove it without tearing anything up and set it out to dry. I love The Prince of Egypt. It is one of the best DreamWorks films ever, with an all-star cast and beautiful animation and storytelling. So I just had to have it. Walking around some more, went over to a table and they had a whole bunch of Halloween costumes, and I saw this little tag, and once I pulled it out, I realized it was the staff that Maleficent carries in the Sleeping Beauty movie. This is Diablo, her raven, and the staff was in 2 pieces, and it was in its plastic bag, so it had never been removed, and I only paid $1 for it. So I had to have it because I'm a Maleficent nut. Just gonna make sure that the staff doesn't fall over when I lean it up against the desk. There we go. All right. So at this around the same area that I picked up the staff, I was able to find this package of pastels, completely untouched. The brown one is broken in 2 places, a smaller one and a bigger one. These are completely unused, which would be perfect because Batwoman, she has a baseball cap on, but she's got like this painted on mask of black. So it's kind of like just heavy black eyeshadow. And for Harley Quinn, of course, she's going to have, you know, her white makeup on, and then also some red tint to her hair. And these chalk pastels have got some heavy pigment to them, so I'm pretty sure these will be perfect for me to be able to use for that custom. This Princess Mal, or not princess, well, she's in a princess dress. She's completely dressed from earrings to shoes, but her face has been smudged with some shimmery purple makeup, and I'm gonna see if I can salvage that. If not, that's okay, because I was pretty much just wanting her body, because I was looking at articulating another doll. So I got that from an area where I picked up these other Monster Highs. I do not have Wisp. Now, sure, she's barefoot and she doesn't have all of her clothes, but I am so finally happy to have her because Toys R Us is closed now, and it was the only place that I knew that had the I Heart Fashion Wisp. And I Heart Fashion is the only store edition of Wisp because the other one is a Comic-Con San Diego exclusive. So at least I have her with an outfit and earrings. And then I have the Ghoul Fair edition of Scara, and I love this one because of the green streak in her hair. And at least she comes with her outfit. Of course, you know, no shoes, but that's okay. And then I finally have a Great Scary Reef monster, and it's Laguna. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep this one or surprise my daughter with it, but because she loves mermaids and Laguna's one of her favorites. But at least these fins, they don't come off. These are fully attached. She's got really great hair. I love her. I picked up an Equestria Girl Pinkie Pie. I already gave that to my daughter because it was the only character she needed out of her Equestria Girl line. So where I picked up those dolls from, the woman originally wanted 20 because I asked her how much are these dolls, and she said $5. I thought she meant 5 for the whole group, not 5 piece. So she went down to 15, and once I paid, I saw this adorable little Snow White. She let me have the Snow White. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I told her a little short story of how when I worked at Haunted Castle, I would dressed up as Snow White when I was a ticket taker, and you know, I just kind of have a little love for the character. This is from the line of those princesses where they were either bubble princesses, perfume princesses, dancing princesses, music princesses, things like that. So she's fully dressed. She comes with her cape, and she's got a little hole in her back. Or, no, she doesn't have a hole in her back. Okay, so she's not going to be either perfume or bubble princess, so I'm thinking she might have been the one that, like, you put her on a stand and it plays music. Her bow has come undone, but her hair's gelled in place. So she's still in, like, great condition. At another area, I found 2 Barbie lockers. And slightly dirty, but they've got stickers on the inside to show that they are indeed lockers, which is cool. You can never have enough of that. A plush pillow. a television with the Barbie Fairytopia title on the opening screen. Barbie boombox, Barbie ice cube tray or muffin tray, not sure. A pink teddy bear and a sitting black cat with an Egyptian collar and earrings. And at the same place that I got those dolls, I picked up this. I'm gonna turn my light on. Oh yeah, that makes a world difference. Now, I paid $3 for this whole case with clothing inside. And I can already tell that this case is definitely worth more than $3. So I'm going to probably put this up for sale on my Facebook page and whatnot. This is the one thing that's not Barbie sized. I'm not exactly sure what it goes to, but there's a whole bunch of clothing, and some of it I can tell is like retro Barbie stuff, and others is kind of just like whatever. But $3 was not a bad price at all for this doll case and clothing. So I'm not gonna bother going through that entire thing right there. Alright, so afterwards, we then went to Walmart so I could buy the 2 dolls I need to make the rest of the characters. So Snow White's going to become Wonder Woman, and Aurora is going to become Stargirl. This is so I don't have to do any rerouting. I bought this fashion pack because of the hat. That's going to go on Batwoman. I'm going to paint it black and put little ears on it. Bought some red and black felt because I'm going to need that. And some air dry modeling clay to be able to kind of work with making some finer details on things. And because the 2 girls I have do not have shoes, and Monster High shoes do not fit on Hasbro Disney princesses that well, I may have to make shoes. So this. The only thing that I didn't get was to get to Michael's craft store, because it was Sunday, obviously Hobby Lobby closed, to get some sealant spray, but that is for another day because I don't need to work on the faces just yet. Mainly got to work on their outfits and a few accessories, because I'm going to take a wooden dowel and carve out a baseball bat, the perfect size for the Princess Anna doll to hold. And these 2, I need to make their outfits. And I have some time. I have until October to do it. My first commission, and it's for a friend. And so I'm really happy to be able to do that. And she already paid me, and I did spend more of the money than I had originally planned to at the flea market, and pretty much it was buying these dolls for the $15 that really was the big purchase. But honestly, I couldn't walk away from getting a Wisp, and I look for Disney Descendant bodies, but also a good chunk went towards buying those supplies. The dolls, the clay, the pastels, a few accessories, the fabric, and so, you know, it all equals out pretty well. If I do a good enough job, this might lead to a better future of doll customization. And with having some sealant spray, I might be able to start actually doing full face-ups. So this is a good step forward for me, because it's something that I've actually been meaning to do, but I just haven't gotten to because obviously, you know, the money has just been an issue, and so it's been on the back burner. Alright, well, that has been 15 minutes of rambling and showing you all sorts of goodies, so thank you for sticking with me for that. I will see you next time.